radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we're doing a pick a card on what is going on in love this week. Okay, let's see what is happening in love. So before we get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading for your protection. That's the only place, the only way you can get a private read from me. Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my radio show. It's for the free in the description, and just by adding me on there, you're automatically entered into any giveaway I do. Other than that, you guys, let's just get into it. Okay, love this week. You can pick more than one pile and pause the video if you need to, but we have group 1 with the green stone, group 2 with the pink stone, group 3 with the orange stone, and group 4 with the purple stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the green stone. Let's get right into it, okay? Love this week. What is going on? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is soulmate. So we're starting this week off with a bang. Yes, this is your soulmate is what it says at the bottom of this card. So if you've been questioning like, man, things are getting deeper with the person that I'm talking to, like, is this a soulmate? Is that the reason that I'm feeling this way? The answer is probably yes. Or this could be soulmate energy coming through for you guys this week, which is also just as exciting. So let's see what else we get. Group 1, this week in love. Oh, this is interesting. So there's a little bit of a challenge here. Let's talk about these ones first. We have express your love and worth waiting for. So this is likely someone you manifested, someone you had to wait for. Also, the universe is saying it's worth waiting for, allowing this connection to develop, because with someone who feels so strongly for you, like, the thing is, feelings are mutual. People are gonna feel that soulmate energy on both ends. So someone may have like more of a reserved reaction because they're like, energetically, I'm feeling a lot for you, and it can be a little scary for some people. So make sure that you're patient. But we have worth waiting for, divine timing is at work, and your love life is what it says at the bottom of that one. And then we have express your love. So the universe is telling you to open yourself up. At the end of the day, relationships require vulnerability. They just do. So the universe is saying express yourself freely. Don't be afraid to tell someone how you really feel. And this is good and bad. Like, whether it's negative and you need to tell someone about what you need, whether it's more communication or you want them to slow down or you don't like certain things, like, be free, express yourself in love. This connection is just as much yours as it is the other person's. So you deserve to be happy, and that can only happen if people are being honest with each other. Now here's the twist. We have romantic feelings and codependency, you guys. So this is going to be a challenge for you because, like I said, you feel things for this person genuinely. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring is what it says at the bottom of that one. So it's like things are so real. It's so real. And I feel like, honestly, that's going to scare both parties. But then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So, you know, you may be someone who's used to kind of like, when you're in a connection, you wrap yourself all up into them, and the universe is challenging you not to be codependent, as to not to scare this person away, because if someone's already scared because they're feeling all the feels, it's not going to help if you like really double down on that and you have no other friends that you can talk to or hang out with, so that it doesn't feel like they're your only source of companionship or happiness. Also, this person may struggle with codependency. You may be like, this is not healthy love. This is what I just got out of. I know where this goes. That's gonna be a part of where the expressing yourself comes in, because you're gonna have to lead them in the right direction. It's comfortable to settle back into old habits. If you're used to being codependent, your next relationship, unless you've really taken the time to slow down and do the inner work, it's gonna be hard. Okay, this is a lot. Okay. We have the Emperor and the Empress, a true pair. Not only a true pair, it's not just like the King and Queen of Cups. We have what the Kings and Queens kind of strive to be in the tarot deck, which is the Emperor and the Empress here. The Empress, however, is in reverse. First of all, it's a true pair, so it is what it is. That's definitely soulmate energy confirmation, 1000%. But the divine feminine, whoever identifies as the divine feminine in this relationship, is she scared? And I don't say she as in to refer to a gender, just for the sake of what we're talking about. She's scared. She's been wounded. She doesn't feel or see her true divinity. And she's almost looking for that from the Emperor. But the thing is, the Emperor, though balanced, the Emperor is more like really, really balanced and healthy. They will, you know, like if they see that you need something, they will give it to you. But for one, they don't show love in super mushy gushy ways. They show love by being there when it counts and when it matters, by providing you stability, you know, by factoring you into their future. And I feel the need to say like your future children and even speak that far. That's how they show stability, by showing up when it matters, when it counts. But they're not going to be the one to, like, they'll listen to you if you have something genuinely on your mind, but they're not going to show you their divinity, your divinity. They're not there for that. They're not going to show you who you are. They expect you to know who you are and be comfortable in that. So now we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Divine Feminine in this situation has been through some okay? She has been through some stuff here, because we got the Empress in reverse and Queen of Cups in reverse. All of the feminine energy in this spread so far is in reverse. We have Queen of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups here. So I feel like you guys have been on a self-love journey, and you've just, but it's just like once you get in a relationship, it's almost like you don't know how to act. So it's gonna be very important for you guys to slow down and take your time. Otherwise, you're gonna slip into old habits, because there's one thing to show yourself self-love when you're just only thinking about yourself because it's just you and you. And then it's another thing to navigate in a relationship. It really kind of brings out a different version of you when you're in a relationship. And whoever Divine Feminine is in this situation is struggling with that. She's falling back into codependent patterns, making assumptions based off of their behavior, and they're like, I'm working for our future stability. I'm looking far down the line. That's how I'm going to show you my love, by not expecting you to take care of me, but for me to take care of you. And I need you to be in your true feminine energy, more nurturing and just supportive of me, so that I can do that. If both parties play their role, you'll have a beautiful relationship here. But the Divine Feminine is just kind of like a little lost in the sauce. She feels like just kind of confused. We have the Three of Cups, the World card, and the Five of Pentacles here. Five of Pentacles here is in reverse. The universe is saying, listen, I can't give you the world. We got the World card as well. I can't give you the world if you reject what I'm giving to you. What I'm giving to you is exactly what you've been asking for, but it looks different from what you thought true love would look like. This is another form of love, but it's just as good. You know, and if you're constantly worried about other people, their friends, what their family's gonna think, and you can't trust them to handle it, you're going to self-sabotage. Or, you know, if you're worried about this person constantly cheating or being with other people, or wondering like, okay, but I'm cool, but you know, are you sure you want to be with me? Like, are you sure you don't want to be with somebody else? Like, there's all these different options out there, you know, like you're gonna self-sabotage, because like I said, the Emperor knows what he wants, period. Every time the Emperor, once he makes a decision, once he decides that you're gonna be someone in his life long term, he immediately goes to work, because he goes into true divine masculine mode, which is like the protector, the provider. And if you don't allow him to do that because you're so worried about what he's already chosen, which is to be with you, like I said, it's self-sabotage. No way! We got the Sky Bride card. At the bottom of this card, it says possibility for union. Sky Bridge card. This is not a romance deck. This is, it's a new deck. It's called like the Shaman's Oracle, I believe. But yeah, there's like very few cards in this deck that actually have anything to do with union. This may be like the only one, or maybe there's like one other one. I was just flipping through these cards when I first got them. I haven't used this, the first time I'm using them, but I do remember like, dang, these don't really have any romance messages, and you guys got like one of the few, if not the only one. So definitely union. And then we have the Dust Devil. At the bottom of that card, it says moving out of stagnation. So you're definitely moving out of the phase where you're lonely. Don't self-sabotage this for yourself. Okay, you guys, so that is what I have for you. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my radio show. It's free in the description. And that was your pal. I'll talk to you later. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 2 with the pink stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is very soon. So the wait is going to be over soon for you guys. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This card is always a message of manifestation as well. If you know what it is that you want, definitely take this time to start to call that into your life. Figure out what you're wanting, what that looks like, what does the relationship look like. Consider your future. Say what kind of person looks best with that kind of future as well. Be detailed and plan and get ready. Oh, we got the wedding card that just came out for you guys. Romance is in the air. Group 1 had a really nice pile. Really nice pile. So if you felt called to pick group 1 as well, definitely watch that one. Yeah, you definitely are getting some interaction. We have getting to know each other, wedding, and pay attention to the red flags. So this is why it's important to know what it is that you want, because at the end of the day, once you're truly ready for romance, you're like a magnet for romance. So there's not just going to be one person coming into your life unless you're specifically being really clear with the universe, and even then everyone has free will, so someone can still approach you. If you don't already have in your mind, okay, what does this look like? Is this like, what are my expectations so I can know if this person is meeting them or not? You may get lost in the sauce and swept up in romance and completely abandon like what it is that you wanted. So this is the perfect time to really double down and know exactly what it is you're looking for, so you'll know when that's in front of you, because we got this wedding energy here. You don't want to end up, you know, marrying or even getting involved with someone who's just not for you. The situation involves marriage is what it says at the bottom of this card. So a serious long-term relationship is on the way for you guys, group 2. But we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So the universe is telling you, don't forget what you learned from your last relationship. For me, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Every time I say this, I really just cringe at myself. But I said I love you to someone within like 2 weeks once. And that spiraled into a 2.5-year relationship. Now, what I can't say is that relationship taught me true love, and that relationship showed me more than I've ever been shown in a romantic sense. But still, that is not cute. You need to hold yourself back and reserve that. Don't just go spewing out I love yous, or don't go out being so willing to spend all this time with someone who you don't know is worthy. Because at the end of the day, anytime someone is in your presence, there is an energetic exchange. You do not want to give your energy to someone who's not able to give it back. So you just have to be mindful. Pay attention to the red flags. I feel like a decoy or like an ex, and they're getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. We'll see if it's an ex just for the sake of seeing, but you'll know what the decoy looks like if you know what it is that you want anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But you're definitely getting to know someone new. Oh, we have the Star and the 9 of Wands. So someone is in very fire energy, and it's just like they're one wand away from completion. And I don't mean completion in a life sense. It's just like that they're alone but not lonely. Like they are okay on their own. They're self-sufficient. They're good. They're just looking for that romantic partner that can reciprocate that energy. So we have the Star card here, letting me know that like you're the one, like you're that star for them. So beautiful. Moon in reverse, I love that as well, because I love a person who knows what they want. And with the moon in reverse, that lets me know this person isn't going to be too confused about what it is they're looking for, what it is they're wanting, what their expectations are. So you definitely should do the same and know what it is that you want and what works best for you. Beautiful. We just keep getting these beautiful, look at that. We got the Sun card here. We got the couple, we got the dog, sun in the background. It's bliss. The Star and the Sun, for me as a reader, oftentimes represents fame as well. So I would say this could be like power couple, or if you're talented, they may be like, say you wanted to be a singer, they may be a music producer. Like this could really be a dynamic duo. power couple type situation. So that's always nice. Yeah, and it's funny. I was just gonna say this, Nine of Swords in reverse. You're not gonna have to worry about this person, but I think it's funny that this came out as soon as I had the thought, well, I was just gonna say the ex energy isn't coming up at all, so it really, there's nothing to even worry about or think about it. No, you know, there's no point to even trying to get into it. Like, is it the ex that's gonna come back? Like, the universe is like, you don't care, we don't care. I think that you have built the tools, and as long as you don't get wrapped up in the romance and wrapped up in another person, which it's so easy to do. I know that firsthand. Exactly. The Lovers in reverse. You know what's for you, you know what's not for you. As long as you don't get wrapped up into BS, you know, going too fast or making the wrong moves, or like, as long as you remember what you've learned, you'll be fine. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this person is going to help you with your stability, because that's one thing that I'm not consistently getting from you guys. It's almost like this person, they're able to give you something that you need. So if you need a connection, or if you need to know someone or be in certain spaces to have the quality of life you want, they're going to be able to provide that for you. You guys may be struggling financially, or Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You don't know what you want to do as a career. You don't know like your life purpose, where your life is going to go, that kind of thing. This person is going to help you resolve that. Three of Swords in reverse. There's also some healing energy here. But again, we get this concept of more than one energy. We have the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Cups. This is like a booby trap. This is like a freaking booby trap. You're gonna have more than one person come towards you, and one of them is not gonna be worth it. They're gonna trap you. But I'm telling you guys, I really do feel that you have the tools to not end up in a situation where that affects you. But you're just gonna have to be really smart about how you move, and make sure, you know, you're not just wanting someone to the extent that you go for just anyone. I've seen people close to me, very close to me, get married to people super quick, people who were so clearly the wrong person, or people who they just didn't take the time to really get to know because they wanted marriage, they wanted love so bad. So now it's like, what, are you gonna get a divorce? You know, now you kind of have to deal with it once you make that, you know, union. I mean, I'm all for it. Like, whatever you want to do. I'm not against divorce, but a lot of people are, and a lot of people don't want to open themselves to come back to like literal square one, being completely single after something like that. So we have Dream Thief and Dances on One Foot. Dances on One Foot. The bottom of that one, it says balancing act. Absolutely, the universe is like, enjoy love. You should enjoy love. That's the reason that this person is put into your path, so that you can enjoy them and so that you can fully experience love. But balance, everything within balance. And then Dream Thief says refusal of the call. So don't get in your own way. It's going to be so important. If the universe is urging you to do something, do it. If the universe is telling you something, take heed. If the universe is warning you of something, pay attention. Because there's a lot on the line here for you guys. You have the ability, your potential, the person that you may end up marrying is coming in real soon. So be mindful of that and want the best for yourself. That's what I have for you today. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my radio show. It's free in the description. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 3 with the orange stone. Let's get right into it. What's going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is healing family issues. At the bottom of this card, it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Honestly, I don't typically get that energy with this card, but I do this time. It's like textbook. It's time to forgive your parents and understand that they're people just like you're a person. For me, I personally have a kid, and until I had a kid, it was really hard for me to understand that my parents were parents and what I went through as a kid. I'll just leave it like that. So it's hard raising a little human, especially if you have baggage of your own, or especially if you weren't ready, you know, when they came into this world. And of course, that's not your fault, but this is forgiveness for you. It's not about them. You know, this is not about their salvation and them being able to sleep well at night knowing they got away with a bunch of BS. This is about you being able to move on in your life and to be abundant and to receive true love and to do things differently and to break that generational curse by forgiving the curse in the first place. So let's see what else we get. And there's some love coming in for you guys as well. It's going to, once you kind of break this cycle and break free from the chains of, you know, things that your family thinks about you, also create boundaries and distance is going to be important for you as well, group 3. Once you do that, you're going to feel so much more free and you're going to attract new love into your life. We have stay optimistic about your love life and chemistry. There is no way that you're going to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed if you're constantly reminded of the stuff that you've gone through and if you haven't done that healing and forgiven people, like I said, for your sake, not for their sake. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You can't be super positive and excited if you're like still hurt, you know? If you're in a vibration of hurt, that is not a vibration conducive of love. You're not, it's not that you can't find it, that it's impossible, but it is a lot easier when you don't have that weight on you. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So you've really caught someone's interest, group 3. You've really caught someone's interest. Someone is feeling you, they're liking the vibes, they're liking you, but they can feel this energetically that there is something in your spirit that still holds you back and keeps you from being able to love them unconditionally, or that keeps you from being able to have a balanced relationship because maybe you've developed codependency. If you don't receive a lot of love as a kid, it's gonna be hard for you to deal with a relationship in the future where people don't give you a whole lot because you're trying to make up for lost time and you're trying to make up, or it can go the opposite direction, whatever way it manifests in your life. But getting rid of this energy is going to be so important for you guys so you can move on. We have religious factors. This lets me know that you want to do life differently than your parents, than your family. I get black sheep energy with this. And like I said, boundaries and separation, it is what it is. And if you are not moved out at your parents' house, you know, depending on how old you are or whatever your situation is, that definitely needs to be a plan. But even so, boundaries, you know, it's unfortunate where you can't, like, you always have to stay in your room and you can't share common spaces with people, but it's not a worthy compromise if when you do share these common spaces, you're dealing with, you know, people with crappy energy. It's just, it's not worth it. So religious factors, your love life is being influenced by a religious upbringing and spiritual path. Maybe you're the first person to like anything outside of like a normal relationship. Maybe you're poly. Maybe you like boys and girls. Maybe you're pan. Maybe you're, I don't know, there's so many things, you know? I used to think I was asexual. This isn't about me, but I definitely understand this energy of wanting to do things differently and being on a different path than, you know, people from your hometown or people who you grew up with or your family having different viewpoints. And they've only gotten as far as they've gotten. So don't question yourself either. Question like, maybe I should just go for what they want me to do. Absolutely not. You got to live for you. And that's just on period. So let's see what else we get. Okay. Yeah, this is an opportunity for freedom. To freedom! Remember when Nicki Minaj had that phase where she kept saying, to freedom? That's how I feel right now. We got the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you have the ability to break free. Oh wait, is that? Yeah, you have the ability to break free from the chains. You have the ability to really break the generational curse here. And through that, you will experience love. But it's like, there's so much. There is so much. You may want to talk to someone and unpack this for real, because this, you know, I feel like we do honestly say generational curse. We kind of overuse it in the community, but from what I'm seeing, this looks like a bloodline of trauma or suppression of like a generations of not living for you. That's what this looks like, whether it's love or not. Beautiful. We have the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Swords. You really do have the ability to be Cinderella and a bad bitch at the same time. Okay? Nine of Cups. You have the ability to reach personal fulfillment regardless of what you've been through. You can do both. You know? You can do both. Being soft or in your feminine energy has nothing to do with not being like still being on your like not still making a life for yourself and being a boss. But like I said, I just see all this trauma. I shouldn't have even took all of those cards when they fell out like that because I don't even want to talk about it. But I think that's the problem. You know, there's been years and years and years of not talking about it, and not fully being able to express yourself. Like I said, there's new love that wants to come into your life, and it will, but we got to clear out this stuff first. This is what we have to do, and it's for you. You know, it's not for anyone else. 6 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse. The universe can't really put new romantic love into your life. You can't really see success until you clear this energy. We have the Hermit and the Judgment card. You may be avoiding going within, to be honest, because you don't want to be lonely. You don't want to be by yourself anymore. You've already taken on enough of breaking the generational curses and trying to do the right thing that you just want to be free and experience love and have fun. Sun in reverse, the Fool in reverse. It's like you just want to break free. You just want what you deserve, and you will have it. But there's a lot on your shoulders, you guys. There's a lot on your shoulders. We have the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. You have the ability to heal. The heartbreak or the trauma, it's still there. It's still there. And you may have learned to suppress it, but you need to address it. Sorry. But it's true. 10 of Wands is the ability to complete a cycle. Genuinely. 3 of Swords, the pain is still there. It is. And you may have found a way to make it okay, but it's not okay, you know? So anyways, we have the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Cups in reverse. Don't listen to other people and their opinions right now, especially in your family, because they don't know what the heck they're doing. Otherwise, they would have done it. Be in control regardless of age. They don't know more than you do. No, they don't. They don't. They just don't. King of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. This is a lot of misdirected masculine energy. This is a lot of people making a lot of bad choices. A lot of people staying in relationships and situations that didn't serve them. A lot of toxic masculinity. You know, people wanting you to do what they say just because they're a man or just because they are confident. But it's like, you're confidently wrong and you hurt me. And we need to talk about it, whether it's with someone else or whether it's you creating boundaries and doing things differently yourself. Like I said, we have chemistry, so there are people who are attracted to you. But this is gonna be about really breaking those generational curses and healing some family issues for you guys this week. And then you'll be able to have a successful relationship. So that is what I have for you, my love. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Hit me up on Etsy if you want a private read. Also check out my radio show. It's free in the description. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4 with the purple stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, is what it says at the bottom of that card. So the universe is really wanting you to get comfortable. Get comfortable, go slow. Get comfortable, go slow. I'm also getting something about eye contact. There may be someone you're working with, someone you go to school with, or someone that you come across coming up this week and you're feeling attracted to them, but you have this habit of looking at someone and then kind of smirking to yourself if you find them attractive. 3 seconds I'm hearing, that's specific. The universe is saying look at them for a solid 3 seconds, smile, and then look away. And that feels like forever when you're used to a half a second glance, smile to yourself, but that's not enough. Like, invite this person in, be a little vulnerable. You know, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul, so make that eye contact with this person because it is safe for you to love them and it is safe for you to open up, period. You've done the inner work required to where the quality of love offers coming into your life are gonna be better moving forward. So allow yourself to open up to people, and if someone's not the one for you, then you know, have the tools to get out of that situation, to exit yourself out of, to retreat. We got the retreat card that just came out. Ooh, yeah, and people are attracted to your energy. Look at this. So we have retreat, pay attention to red flags. And then we got calling in your soulmate. So your soulmate is coming through. But the thing is, you're a magnet for love right now. So you have other people who are not your soulmate trying to play in your face. So even though it is safe for you to love, that is for the right person. Save yourself for the right person. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. At the bottom of pay attention to the red flags, it says the signs are cautioning you. So the universe is telling you to be, this is kind of like a tricky thing here. When it comes to like first impressions, that's the download that I got about making the eye contact and letting it stick. When it comes to you're seeing red flags, don't be afraid to pull back your energy. Two things can be true at the same time, but we're talking about two different things here. So don't get confused saying, well, the universe is telling me to be vulnerable. At the same time, the universe is telling me to be closed off. No, specifically, the time to be vulnerable is when you're in someone's space. Enjoy the date, have fun, enjoy the conversation, create the banter, allow them to, share with you who they are and vice versa. But once you start to see those red flags, not something that's different from you, not someone who has a different opinion than you. Once you see a red flag, retreat your energy. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. This is tricky because you've been calling in your soulmate or you've been manifesting soulmate. Like that's the word you specifically have been using. Maybe at one point you were being so specific that you were like, okay, just bring me my soulmate. And you kind of trusted the universe to bring to you the person that's the soulmate. But like I said, you're in a very attractive energy, group 4. You're very magnetic. So you may attract some bozos as well. So let's see. I'm not gonna take all those. Any other message? Separation. Oh Lord. Someone can feel your energy pulling away from them. You've either done a cord cutting or you've made an official decision. I am going to separate energetically from this person of the past so that I can experience more love in my future, so that I can, entertain a new love offer, because at the end of the day, I'm not getting what I want out of this situation. So you've opened up your energy. That person can feel it energetically, especially if you've been intimate with them. I say it all the time. There's an energetic exchange even when you have a conversation with a person, which is why you can work with someone you don't like and find yourself getting more and more pissed off during the shift, because there's an energetic exchange even when you're around someone whose energy ain't right. If you've been intimate, they're gonna feel it whether they're across the city or wherever. They can feel you pulling away. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon is what it says at the bottom of this card. The universe is also telling you the situationship that's not really working in your favor, if you're in one right now in your life, you're gonna start to separate from that person naturally. It's not gonna be, well, it may be like this person is like, I don't wanna hang out anymore. Don't resist that. Retreat, you guys. Don't resist that. But you may naturally feel like, I don't really want to hang out with this person anymore. But I feel like it'll be a mix of you guys, to be honest. But for some of you, it's definitely like someone from the past trying to come back, trying to tell you, ask yourself, isn't it rather convenient that when I was hurting and healing and all alone, you were nowhere to be found, because all of my thoughts and energy and attention was focused on you or what happened with you? So I was still sending you energetic, messages and energy. But now all of a sudden that I'm actually in a space where I'm experiencing healing, you're trying to turn up on me right now. Like, that's very strange. Like, how convenient. Yeah, we have the Tower in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. So someone is kind of like feeling like their life is on hold a little bit. Someone is feeling like they're trying to avoid either their karma. With that Tower in reverse, I don't like that either. King of Wands, this is someone who typically gets what they want, honestly. This is someone can be very controlling. The King of Wands isn't bad in their nature. It's good to know what you want, but when you're trying to King of Wands a situation that is like between two people, like a relationship, that's not gonna work. Yeah, oof. We have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, the Sun. You got some beautiful energy coming in, group 4, you really do. beautiful energy, someone who's passionate, someone who's excited to see you. They want to connect with you. Sun, they have everything that you need. They have actually stability to offer you. I just saw a diamond ring. So potential marriage for some of you, but we have the Death card and the Justice card in reverse. Someone feeling like this situation didn't end in my favor because I can energetically feel, or if you're like the type of person that likes to post like your plate on your like Instagram story or whatever, if someone could see you on a date, triggering, they're going to be triggered, you know, or a movie theater screen. I'm seeing like someone's taking you on a date. It could be ice cream and whatever. I'm not even gonna keep tapping into that because that's just gonna distract me. But Justice in reverse, someone can feel like, what? I'm not on top of the situation anymore. I'm the King of Wands. And they kind of have this like ego trip because they feel territorial over you for all the wrong reasons. We got the Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups in reverse. No more balancing act. This person doesn't have anything to offer you. They do not deserve you. So you deserve to be able to move on with your life, experience happiness, love, and joy, and frolic off in the sunset with your new person. To be honest, I don't feel bad for this person, but it's not my job to. It's my job to just read the cards. You can feel bad for them if you want to, but I am more focused on your happiness, and that's what you deserve. So avoid this decoy, avoid this person coming in, whether it's someone from the past or just a clown, okay? We don't need to put on our red nose on today. We don't need to put our clown makeup on tonight. We can save that for Halloween. And you guys deserve love. So that's what I have for you this week. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Also check out my free radio show in the description. Just by adding me on there, you're automatically entered into any giveaway I do. And that's what I have for you today. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.